try your very best to build that credit. That credit is what's going to get you that dream house, that dream car, and that luxurious life that you wish to have and that you deserve to have. Push through those hard times. Believe me, I've been there. I've been there where I didn't know how was I going to end up on the other end. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many years you went to school for. It doesn't matter how many courses you take. It doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you watch. If you don't act upon what you learn, nothing will happen. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're already part of the tribe. Thank you so much for all of your support, for all your get well soon wishes. As some of you may already know, last week I was not feeling too well. I'm still not 100%, but totally better. Anyways, thank you so much for being so patient, for being so understanding. I really appreciate it. Now let's get right into the video. In this video, I'm going to share and talk to all of you beautiful people out there in their 20s. If you're not in your 20s, that's totally okay. You can definitely watch and still hopefully learn something from what I'm about to say. But these are things that I wish I knew in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s, but I'm closer to 30s. So I wanted to create this video. Speaking of getting closer to my 30s, my birthday is this upcoming Saturday, which is May 1st. So my birthday's coming up. I'm getting closer to my 30s. So I thought this is a video that I definitely want to do. It means so much to me because I feel that it can be very helpful. I'm going to speak straight from my heart, as I always do, but this one just really means so much to me. I think it's important to be surrounded and receive advice from someone who knows better. I'm creating this video because it's a video I wish I would have seen, and I hope it's valuable to you. I hope it resonates with at least one of you. As I get older and closer to my 30s, once again, I realize just how important our 20s really are. Your 20s is a time for you to explore and get to know yourself so much more. Get to know more of what the world has to offer. There's so much more out there that you have no idea about. Don't rush into anything. Don't rush into anything. Absolutely anything. I cannot stress that enough. I find that during our 20s, especially early 20s, straight out of school, you still have these kind of tendencies of jumping into trends and just doing anything and everything that other people are doing, or your friends, your siblings, or just honestly anybody. So know that this is your life. You are taking the step to create the future that you want for yourself. And in order for you to know what it is exactly that you want for yourself, you have to know yourself. So make sure you make time to get to know yourself, okay? The most important one for me is to remain true to yourself. This life is not easy. Life is not easy. But you are so much stronger than you think. It's unbelievable. You don't realize just how strong you are until you have no other choice. Okay? Don't ever feel like you're weak. You are strong. Life is hard, but you are stronger. So, in remaining true to yourself, that applies to everything in every part of your life. If you're hanging out with your friends, best friend, close friend, with a sibling, a relative, or even someone you're dating, if they do or say something that you do not like, remain true to yourself and either separate yourself from that situation because it doesn't align with your values, or speak up on it. That's what I mean when I say remain true to yourself. When you remain in that situation, although you know that it's bothering you, it's making you feel uncomfortable, you know it's wrong, it's not something that's right, and it should not be happening, you are not being true to yourself, and you're also being a people pleaser. You're doing it just so they can think of you as being cool, or for them not to think anything bad of you. You do not, and I repeat, you do not have to be afraid of speaking up. Do you know why? Because the right people will understand. They will even agree with you. They will say, you know what? You have a good point. I should not be doing this. It's a moment where you can enlighten someone else and check them and say, hey, what you're doing, it's not correct. Remember, you want to be surrounded by people that are like you, people that make you a better person, not someone that makes you not want to be like yourself or the opposite of you. When you speak up, you also learn what kind of friends you have around you. Also, your parents. I know this is easier said than done. However, it's very important. If your parents want you to do or say or be part of something or go somewhere that you don't want to, try to make time to have a serious conversation with them and express your feelings. I find that a lot of times we're just so afraid of what can happen that we don't take that step of just having the conversation. We have to keep in mind that most of our parents grew up in a completely different time, so their perspective and the way they view things is completely different. So don't be afraid to sit down. You have no idea how much you can, wake them up and help them realize that what matters is what makes you happy. Don't be afraid. It's your life. They brought you into this world, but at the end of the day, it's still your life. Nothing lasts forever. And I mean nothing. The good times and the bad times. Those good times that feel amazing, that feel like your heart wants to burst in excitement. Something may just happen that you're not even thinking about, and life just takes its own course and something can go wrong. The same way as when things are going bad and you just feel like the whole world is just right on top of you, or you just feel like it is the end of the world. Something along the way will help you push through those hard times. Believe me, I've been there. I've been there where I didn't know how was I going to end up on the other end. Okay? I wish and I hope you can feel what I'm saying through this camera, the lens. Like, believe it, and you will see that light that I'm talking about. It's okay to be afraid. There's absolutely fear in almost everything, we do in our life. So acknowledge that there is some fear, that you are afraid, and that's okay. However, don't allow that fear to stop you. Don't allow it to stop you from anything, from going after your dreams, from pursuing whatever it is that you want to do in your life, anything else that you want to try new, anything. Don't allow it to stop you. Spread your wings and fly. You have to try. You have to try in order to see what happens. I've said this so many times. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many years you went to school for. It doesn't matter how many courses you take. It doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you watch. If you don't act upon what you learn, nothing will happen. Be smart with your money, please. I am no financial expert. I am just speaking from my experience or experiences that others have gone through that I learned from. Now, I do not mean that you should not treat yourself here and there, take care of yourself, give yourself those nice pleasures that you want to give yourself. Be mindful and be aware of how you spend it and what you spend it on. What I started to do was ask myself, do I really need this? Do I really need it, or am I just buying it just because it's cute? Credit cards. Always remember that it's not your money. It's not your money, it's money that you're borrowing, but you have to pay back. Use the credit card to your advantage. Strategically. Be smart about it. Use your credit card, pay it in full, and build your credit. Okay? Don't buy and forget about it and pay little by little. Try your very best now that you're super young. Try your very best to build that credit. That credit is what's going to get you that dream house, that dream car, and that luxurious life that you wish to have and that you deserve to have. So start working now, today. Okay? If you have a balance and you have the money, pay it off. And you'll see just how much you will help yourself in the future. The future you will definitely thank you. A reliable website that I use, I am not sponsored, they're not paying me to say this. This is an honest recommendation. I use Credit Karma. That's how I check my credit score without it affecting my credit score. So there you go. Do not rush into dating. There is absolutely no rush. I find that it's so easy in your 20s, early 20s to feel like if you're not in a relationship, then you won't be happy. You can totally be happy while being single. If you only knew how much more stronger, how much more independent you will become, how much more intelligent and even more attractive you become when you're single, you're confident and fully aware of your worth, you would see just how much you do not need a partner. Let it be something that you want because you want to, or something that just happened, not because so-and-so is have a boyfriend, so-and-so is getting married, so-and-so is having a child. Because the people around you have a partner doesn't mean that you need one. I know these are things that are easier said than done, but I promise you, if you look inward, you will see that you do not need, keyword, a partner. So don't rush. Now, once you start dating, take that person you're dating for what they already are. Not what you think they are, not what they have potential to have, for what they are. What they show you, what you see right in front of you, that's what it is. If they're nice, funny, charming, that's good. But if you see that they're nice and sometimes they're aggressive and sometimes they're degrading, that's a red flag. Pay attention and believe what you see. Don't be like, oh no, he was drinking. Oh no, he had a bad day. Don't make excuses for other people. I'm telling you this to prevent you from wasting your time on people that don't deserve your time. Do not settle. And by settling, I mean staying with someone out of fear of being alone, staying with someone because you think you may not find someone else who will actually love you. There is someone out there who will love you just the way you are, who would nurture you, take care of you, and not want to hurt you in any kind of way. That one person that you won't have to question their character because it will show you. Not through what they say and all these, promises, rather through their actions, their behavior, the way they take care of you, the way they take care of those around you and the ones you love, and everyone else, honestly. Because the way they take care of their family, the way they take care of a stranger says a lot about a person. Friends. Be very selective with the kind of people, the type of people that you have in your life. Remember that they're truly not all meant to stay in your life. Some come in for a little bit, they teach you something, a thing here and there. Pay attention because everyone in your life is teaching you something. You learn something from everybody. It's okay to feel like that you have outgrown a friend. It's one thing to be young and young-minded and not realize how detrimental a person, a friend, has been to your life. It's totally okay to walk away from that friendship that just makes your life miserable. And now that you're older, you know better. Do not feel some type of way for wanting that. Now, if you have great friends that take care of you, that love you for who you are, without wanting to change you, then make sure you love them back, you're there for them, and you value their friendship. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for all of your support. It means so much to me. If you did like this video, then don't forget to share it. Share it with your family, with your friends. If you find this video valuable, then share it. Like this video. If you like it, then show me that you like it and give me a big thumbs up. Meet me down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. What were you thinking while you were watching this video? Could you relate to anything that I mentioned? Did anything resonate with you? And subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, then I hope you consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.